Good afternoon, guys. We're back, day one of Next Gen Summit 2018. I now have the pleasure of being joined by Sylvia Acevedo, CEO of Girl Scouts America. Sylvia, thanks for joining us.
Oh, you bet. Thanks so much, Cornelius. I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. So, usually we do this when speakers are going off stage, but this time we're going to change things up. We've got a lot of amazing people calling in from London, Jamaica, Chicago, Shanghai that couldn't be here today. What I really want to know is, what message are you going to share with the Next Gen community when you get on stage in a bit?
You know, it's so important to be technology literate because we're at a moment in time where we're moving from the industrial age to the age of data. And you've got to be able to understand whether you're a coder, a marketeer, a lawyer, an entrepreneur. You really have to understand and have those skills to be tech literate, to be able to position your business, your services in a way that's competitive in the 21st century.
Right. So how are you preparing the next generation of Girl Scouts to do it just that?
You know, at Girl Scouts of the USA, what we're doing is we're really expanding our offerings in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. We have badges for girls to learn how to code.
Yep.
We have badges for girls to do cybersecurity, to do robotics, to think like a programmer. In addition to that, we also have entrepreneurial program, and that's our ubiquitous and famous cookie business.
Yes.
But that teaches girls really how to create their own business. You
Yeah.
start with your goals, you break it down, you make business decisions, you have to give great customer service, you have to manage your money. Those are invaluable skills. You know, half of America's businesswomen were Girl Scouts in terms of business owners. It's really amazing.
That's amazing.
And then when we think about corporate leaders in Silicon Valley, a big majority of all the Silicon Valley executives that are female, they were Girl Scouts.
Yeah, that's amazing. So clearly you guys have a special sauce.
Right.
What do you think that is?
You know, it's our leadership. We really prepare girls to have courage, confidence, and character to make the world a better place. So they learn these fun skills. They're having fun. They're doing it with friends.
Yeah.
But then they're also getting these skills, project management, leadership, collaboration, teamwork. These are invaluable skills that allow them to power through whatever they decide to do, whether it's in a corporation or as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
They've got the skills to succeed.
Yeah. In the world right now, we've talked a lot about communities and what makes a great community and what also makes communities break down. Girl Scouts, at least from my purview, is an example of one of those excellent communities. How do you give everybody involved the opportunity to grow year after year?
That's a great question. And you know, Girl Scouts, we have been inclusive from our very beginning. Our founder, Julia Gordon-Lowe, made sure that Girl Scouts was open to all girls.
Yep.
And so we are really proud of that we've been inclusive from the very beginning and continue to be inclusive.
Right.
So the other part too is really making sure that people have a chance to use their voice
Yep.
and teaching girls how to use their voice. So first you teach them how to use their voice in the movement,
Yep.
and then you ask them to take action to make the world a better place. So that means taking actions so you could create positive change in your communities.
Yeah.
That's very important, and that's embedded in everything that we do.
Yeah. If we could maybe focus on you for a second, could you go talk to the audience at home about kind of your journey and how you've arrived at this point?
Yeah, you know, I appreciate that question. One of the reasons I'm so passionate about Girl Scouts, Cornelius, is that Girl Scouts was the inflection point in my life. I grew up in a family, we were near poverty. You know, had it not been for our entrepreneurial program, the cookie business, I couldn't have even been a Girl Scout. But I learned about creating opportunity, something that changed my mind forever. Because when your family is living paycheck to paycheck, you don't know how to create opportunity. And Girl Scouts taught me how to create opportunity. Girl Scouts also introduced me to science by earning my science badge. And then I learned I could do it, and I got the confidence. So at a time when there weren't a lot of girls like me that were studying science and math, I was, because I felt like I could, because I learned that from Girl Scouts. I became an engineer, and then I became a rocket scientist at the Jet Propulsion Labs, and I worked on the Voyager 2 mission that went by Jupiter.
Wow.
Then I had a really successful technology career, and I'm just so grateful to be here at the Girl Scouts now.
And so what keeps you coming back to work every day with the same energy?
You know, I am just so excited because I know how important and how pivotal of a moment this is. And every day I want to make sure that girls are getting the skills that they need, you know, that courage, that confidence, that character, so that they feel like they can make an impact on the world. I think about that every day. We want to make sure they get those outdoor skills. They get those life skills, project management, teamwork, leadership. the entrepreneurial skills,
Yes.
but also that STEM. We don't want them just to be users of technology. We want them to be the creators, the inventors, the designers.
Yep.
And that's what gets me up every morning excited.
That's awesome. And my final question, Sylvia, we're surrounded here by the kind of next generation of entrepreneurs, innovators, thinkers. As you reflect on your own career and your path, what would be your message to them?
What's so important is persistence, resilience. It's really important when you get feedback from a market to learn from it. And as an entrepreneur, you have to be driven by your goal and what you're trying to do. That's so important. But it's also important to recalibrate when you get feedback and perhaps make adjustments. But resilience and passion matter so much. So I always tell people, don't give up. And I'll give you one of my best tips that I learned selling cookies.
Yeah.
My troop leader said you can never walk away from the sight of a sale until you've heard no 3 times. And so in my life, I have used that. And so lots of times if my bosses said no to me, I'd keep coming back. And how do I have to turn that no into a yes? So be positive, be resilient, be persistent. That's what we teach in Girl Scouts.
And find that Girl Scout cookie, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, support our Girl Scout cookie program. So
That's awesome. Sylvia, you've been very generous with your time. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so very much.
See you soon, guys.